Hi everyone, this is Purnima Mahalingam. Today in this video lecture series, we are going to discuss about starting methods of induction motor. So here, so far we have seen what are the types of AC drives and what are the types of AC motors and DC motors. Today we are going to see what are the starting methods of AC motors and DC motors in this. Today, particularly, we are going to see about AC motor starting methods. Come, let's go into the session. So before going to the topic, what is starter? So starter is by adjusting the voltage during startage. So by adjusting the voltage during uh, starting of a motor, by adjusting the motor during starting of the motor, the current drawn by the motor and the torque produced by the motor can be reduced and controlled. The starter is main is by adjusting the voltage in the starting and the current drawn by the motor and the torque will be varied by adjusting the voltage, by increasing or by decreasing the current in the motor, and the torque in the motor produced by the motor will be vary, and by varying this we can be reduced by using the controller. Okay, this is the starter. Main functions of the starter. So first function is starts and stop of the motor. First function is start and stop of the motor. Second function is limit inrush current when necessary. And third one is permit auto controller when it is required. And fourth one is protect motor and other connecting equipments from over voltage to no voltage and under voltage and single phase. These are the functions of starter. So next is type of starter. So here we have main two type. One is for squirrel gauge induction motor. We have four type of starters. So one is primary or stator resistance starter, and DOL direct online starter, and auto transformer starter, and star delta starter. And for slip ring, we have rotor resistance starter. So overall, we have five types of starters. Okay. So here, first we can see the rotor resistor starter, which belongs to slip ring induction motor. Here we can see the rotor resistance starter. Here the motor is started with full line voltage across the starter. Here the motor is, this is what slip ring, we can see the picture. Here we can see the stator side, which is star connector, and rotor side, this is a slip ring motor. We are with the slip ring. Here we have a slip ring, and here we have as a brushes, and we have an external rheostats. Okay. So motor is started with the full line voltage across the starter. So the motor is started with full line voltage. The variable resistance is inserted in the rotor poles. So the variable resistor is inserted in the rotor poles, and this reduces the starting current. So this reduces the starting current and increases the rotor torque, which reduces the rotor torque. The torque produced by the rotor is increases due to the reducing the starting current. So motor accelerate resistance is cut out in step and short circuited by slip ring. The motor accelerated resistance is cut out in the step and short circuited by this slip ring. It is short circuited by this slip ring. This is the rotor resistance starter. Here comes the stator resistance starter. Here the resistance and reactors are connected in series with the stator windings. Here we can see the starting resistor is connected in series with the stator winding. Now the resistor is connected at the stator side, and it is connected with the stator windings, and voltage drop in them causes reduce voltage across the stator, and the motor pick up the speed, and resistor reactor cut off, and finally short circuit. And this is what the stator resistance starter. So here the voltage drop because of variable in the resistance, the voltage get drops. In previous current get varies. In this rotor resistance, voltage get varies, and it reduce the voltage drops, and the pickup speed, as the motor pickup speed, the resistor and reactor cut off into the step, and finally short circuited. So this is the rotor resistance starter. Here comes the advantages of a starter. First advantages, it is smoothly accelerated. It accelerates smoothly, and which have a high power factor during starting. and it is less expensive than auto transformer, and it is closed transient starting, and is up to 7 accelerating point variables. So these are the advantages of rotor resistor starter. Now coming to the disadvantages, the resistor gives off heat, and it is a low torque efficiency, and it is started during usually exceeds, and starter voltage is difficult to adjust. So these are the main disadvantages of rotor resistor starter. Here now we can see the video of rotor resistor starter.